18. Creepiest Halloween foods. No problem, Wolf Boy. That's our job. Thanks for leaving us a comment on 20 creepy Google Earth images. We're sure this one will creep you out too. Number 18. Bandaid Cookies. Looking for some frightening foods for your Halloween guests? It might look like a horrific bloody Band-Aid, but really, all you need is some frosting, strawberry jam, and your choice of either graham crackers or wafers. Spread it on and you got yourself a delicious cookie scab. It'll probably be the best Band-Aid you've ever eaten. Number 17. Earwax Qtips. Ever wanted to lick a used Q-tip before? Probably not, until now. Grab yourself some peanut butter and vanilla yogurt, mix it up in order to get the waxy, horrific appearance. Get yourself a bag of small marshmallows, place the marshmallows on the end of the lollipop stick, and now you have yourself a Q-tip. Dip the earwax peanut butter yogurt onto the marshmallows, and then finally, you have yourself a disgusting yet delicious used Q-tip. Number 16. Pumpkin Guacamole. It looks like this jack-o'-lantern had a little too much to drink at the Halloween party this year. Someone hide his keys. Okay, so it turns out someone just came up with a creative way to serve guacamole, and had a little extra time to make a jack-o'-lantern look like it's throwing up. Still a great idea to serve Mexican food with a Halloween twist. Number 15. Zombie Brain Jello Shots. In order to keep the group of zombies at your Halloween party happy, you're going to need to find a way to serve them some brains. Otherwise, a zombie might not have an enjoyable evening. You will need to find some brain-shaped molds. The main ingredient you'll need is condensed milk, hazelnut liquor, raspberry liquor, and 100-proof vodka. Mix it with the gelatin, maybe throw in some raspberries to make it look even more gory. We're sure you can figure it out. Number 14. Carved watermelon skulls. Do you fancy yourself as an artist and would really like to creep out some people? Turns out, the inside of watermelons look quite similar to the inside of humans. Grab yourself a knife and get to carving. You can even use the rinds to look like teeth, as you see from this photo. Number 13. Halloween barbecue. Barbecue season might be over by the time October 31st rolls around, but that doesn't mean you can't put on a good jacket and make some mighty fine, creepy-looking barbecue ribs. Sausage is made from animal intestines, in case you didn't know. So with the combination of intestines and ribs, this is already starting to look a little bit creepy. Present the food like this, and people will think you're slightly mad. Number 12. Mummy hot dogs. We've all enjoyed pigs in a blanket at some point in our lives. Now that it's Halloween, let's make it a tad more eerie. Get yourself some crescent roll dough from your local supermarket. Then you want to roll it as thin as possible in order for it to look like mummy strings. Wrap it around the hot dog like you would if it was a deceased pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Place it in the oven, and you got yourself a mummy hot dog. Looks like this one got a little bit messy and started bleeding. Number 11. Banana ghosts. In case some of this stuff started looking unhealthy, and you're trying your best to stay in shape for your sexy Halloween costume, there's a more healthy alternative. Not everyone likes bananas, and if they think it might be possessed by a ghost after eating one, it might not go too well. But it's Halloween. What better night would there be to consume the lost spirits? Just get some bananas, chocolate frosting, and some cocoa chocolate milk powder, and place them on this plate like this. Number 10. Candy corn Rice Krispies. In case you need to take a break from some of the gross stuff, and would like a good variety of Halloween foods, try these yummy candy corn Rice Krispies, straight out of Martha Stewart's recipe book. Just get yourself some food coloring, and make them like normal Rice Krispies. Only do this just in case you don't want to traumatize the kids at your party. Number 9. Brain hemorrhage shot. Okay, back to the scary stuff. All the kids are gone from the party. It's time to enjoy a little delicious brain hemorrhage shot. Get yourself some peach schnapps, grenadine syrup, Irish cream liquor, preferably Bailey's. And here's what you're gonna do. Pour the schnapps into the glass, begin to pour the Bailey's gently, then pour the blood or grenadine over the Bailey's, and you have yourself a brain hemorrhage shot. Hopefully it'll make your friends gag. Number 8. Ghost cookies. Ever notice a Nutter Butter cookie looks suspiciously similar to a ghost the entire time? Well, this makes it perfect for a spooky cookie. Get yourself some white chocolate and dip a Nutter Butter in some of the white chocolate. Then place 2 chocolate chips for the eyes. Hopefully you won't get any ectoplasma on your Halloween costume. That stuff's hard to get out. Number 7. Eyeball juice. If you went looking through Jeffrey Dahmer's freezer, you might have came across this stuff. All you need is some eyeballs and a blender and get to work. Okay, but really though, it's very easy to make, and you don't need to cannibalize anyone this time. Fill up your cup with some 7-Up and mix in some fruit punch. Top it off with a scoop of vanilla ice cream to make it look a tad more frothy. Then all you gotta do is place a piece of someone's eye or a piece of candy on top, et voila. Number 6. Monster Apple Buds. Another fun, healthy, yet scary snack for Halloween. Monster Apple Bites are a delicious treat to make. Get yourself some green apples, because monsters are more likely to be green and not red. Spread some peanut butter on one side of each apple. For the teeth, most people use marshmallows, but if you're a health nut, you might want to go with the yogurt raisins. Number 5. Plate of worms. If you're not having fun on Halloween, you might as well go eat some worms. These worms are made from Jello and are quite realistic looking. You'll need 2 types of Jello, raspberry and grape, a bunch of plastic straws, and a few drops of green food coloring. Then you want to place the Jello in your straws. It's recommended you run some hot water over the straws and then use a rolling pin or your fingers to get them out. Get a few more details online, but that's the gist of it. Number 4. Crunchy eyeball donuts. People at your party will be screaming for more of these frightful treats. They're also extremely easy to make. All you need is some donut holes, lifesavers, preferably gummy, white chocolate, and some red food coloring for the veins of the eyes. Place in the fridge and let the melted chocolate harden, and you got yourself a pretty spooky snack. Number 3. Eyeball pudding. This dessert looks much more horrific than it tastes. If Cyclops lost his eyeball, this is sort of what it would look like. Get yourself some vanilla or tapioca pudding, a slice of kiwi, and some strawberry jelly or syrup, and enjoy your bloody eyeball dessert. Number 2. Rice Krispie brains. It still appears as though the zombies aren't quite done yet. They are still hungry for some brains after some heavy drinking. If you're feeling like a mad scientist and in the mood to do some baking, try out the Rice Krispie brains. Once the Rice Krispies have finished baking, this is the best time to mold them into the shape of a brain. Maybe add some red sprinkles and use your frosting artistically, and you got yourself a pretty real looking brain. Number 1. Halloween spaghetti. Nothing else seems quite as spooky on this list than the horrific looking pasta dish. Everything you need to make a horrific, gruesome looking skeleton is found in the ingredients for this pasta dish. Be sure to have plenty of mozzarella cheese for the face and teeth, and a few green olives for the eyes, a slice of tomato for the nose, tomato sauce, spaghetti strings for the hair, and you got yourself one creepy dinner plate to serve for Halloween. Bon appetit. Mwahaha.